Hello friends, I'm so glad you're joining me today. Have you ever imagined a perfect place, a destination that lives in your heart long before you ever arrive? For me, that place has always been Italy, a land of dreams, history, and endless inspiration. I pictured sunlit streets winding through ancient towns, golden lights spilling over centuries-old buildings, and the irresistible aroma of fresh bread drifting from a tiny bakery. When I finally arrived, Italy was even more magical than I'd ever dreamed. Every corner seemed to hold a new surprise. Every sunrise painted the town in colors I'd never seen before. Living there felt like stepping into a movie, one that invites you to feel, not just see, its beauty. The atmosphere was alive, and every day felt like a new adventure. The real magic isn't in the famous sights or crowded attractions, but in the small, everyday moments that make up real Italian life. A grandmother hanging laundry from her balcony, children laughing and chasing each other in a sunlit piazza. These are Italy's true treasures, the heartbeat of its culture. My journey quickly became about connecting with people, not just places. The warmth of a smile or a friendly gesture made me feel at home. A simple buongiorno could spark a conversation, even if we didn't share a language. Somehow, kindness and curiosity always found a way. Meals weren't just food, they were celebrations of life, laughter, and togetherness. Every dinner felt like a special occasion, filled with stories and joy. Italy changed my expectations, showing me a richer, more joyful way to live, one where every moment is savored and shared. So let's skip the tourist spots and dive into the heart of daily Italian life, where authenticity and warmth are found in every interaction. We'll explore the habits, food, and culture that make Italy unforgettable, from homemade pasta to lively street markets. This isn't just a story about a place, it's about a feeling, a sense of belonging and wonder that stays with you long after you leave. Ready? Let's discover the real Italy together, one beautiful moment at a time. The Italian day begins with a ritual, coffee. As the sun rises and the city slowly wakes, cafes open their doors, inviting locals in for their first taste of the day. Forget giant to-go cups. Here, coffee is a quick, powerful moment at the bar. It's not about multitasking or rushing out the door, but about pausing, even if just for a minute. Locals stand at the counter, order an espresso, and savor it in just a few sips. Each cup is a tiny celebration, a moment to reset before the day truly begins. The energy and connection in those few minutes set the tone for the day. Laughter and conversation fill the air, creating a sense of community that's hard to find elsewhere. No laptops, no lingering, just a cheerful exchange and a burst of flavor. The focus is on the present, on the people around you, and on the coffee itself. The espresso, with its golden crema, is a tiny work of art. Each shot is crafted with care, a testament to the barista's skill and tradition passed down through generations. Want milk? Order a cappuccino, but only in the morning. It's a gentle way to start the day, with creamy foam and a touch of sweetness. Italians believe milk after noon is too heavy, an unwritten rule everyone follows. After midday, it's strictly espresso, light, strong, and perfect for a quick pick-me-up. Embracing these little traditions made me feel like a local. Sharing a laugh with the barista or a nod with a fellow customer, I felt welcomed into a world where coffee is a shared language. This ritual is about quality, intention, and savoring small pleasures. Every sip is a reminder to slow down and appreciate the moment. It's not about rushing, it's about starting your day with a spark. The warmth of the cup, the aroma of fresh coffee, and the friendly faces all combine to create something special. That tiny cup is a promise of good things to come. It's a symbol of hope, of beginnings, and of the simple joys that make life beautiful. In Italy, coffee is more than a drink, it's a philosophy. Whether shared with friends or enjoyed alone, it's a daily reminder to live fully and mindfully. Savor the moment, connect, and face the day with a smile. In every cup, there's a story, a connection, and a reason to look forward to tomorrow. One of Italy's most surprising traditions is the riposo, a midday pause from about 1 to 4. Shops close, streets quiet, and the world seems to exhale. At first, I was confused by the silence, but soon I learned to love it. Riposo isn't just a lunch break. It's a time for family, rest, and real connection. People gather for a proper meal, talk, and recharge before the evening. I started planning my days around this pause, enjoying long lunches or peaceful reading. The riposo taught me the value of rest in a world obsessed with busyness. When the town reawakens, there's a fresh energy in the air. Life here isn't a race, it's about balance and well-being. The quiet streets became a gift, not a frustration. This tradition is a reminder to slow down and savor life. It's a piece of Italian wisdom I carry with me. Sometimes the best way to live is to simply pause. Grocery shopping in Italy is an adventure. The produce looks garden fresh, but you must wear gloves to select it, a sign of respect. You weigh your own fruits and veggies, print a price sticker, and move on. The cheese and meat counters are a performance. Take a number, wait, and enjoy the show. The staff help you choose, slice with skill, and might even offer a taste. Shopping here is personal, not rushed. The pasta aisle is a wonder. Dozens of shapes, each for a specific sauce. Olive oil, tomatoes, and vinegar come in endless varieties. Italians care deeply about food details. The right pasta shape matters. Every step is a lesson in tradition and pride. Shopping isn't a chore. It's an education in flavor. Even the smallest choices reflect a love for quality. In Italy, food shopping is a celebration. Every visit is a delicious discovery. Think you know how to drive? Try it in Italy. The rules are flexible, and driving is a bold, creative dance. Lanes are suggestions, and parking is an art form. Roundabouts have their own logic. Locals merge with confidence. Horns are a language. A beep can mean hello, hurry up, or watch out. Navigating narrow, ancient streets is nerve-wracking but rewarding. These roads lead to hidden villages and stunning beaches. Despite the chaos, there's a rhythm and mutual understanding. If you're adventurous, rent a car. It's unforgettable. If not, the trains are excellent. Italian driving is wild, but it's part of the country's vibrant spirit. In Italy, conversation is a full-body performance. Hands are essential. Gestures add drama, emotion, and clarity to every exchange. The classic pinched fingers mean, "What are you talking about?" used with passion. Tapping your cheek means something is delicious. I tried these gestures myself. Soon, they felt natural. Even with little Italian, I connected through expressive hands and smiles. This physical language breaks barriers and deepens connection. Stories aren't just told, they're shown and felt. Italians live their emotions out loud, and their hands help them do it. You become more expressive too. Communication here is about more than words. It's about truly connecting, using every tool you have. Eating in Italy follows unwritten rules that make meals special. Cappuccino is for mornings only. Never put cheese on seafood pasta. Meals have a structure: antipasto, primo, pasta, secondo, meat or fish, contorno, side, and dolce, dessert. Bread isn't for butter, it's for scarpetta, mopping up sauce at the end. Salads often come after the main course to cleanse the palate. Don't expect a quick check. Meals are meant to be savored, not rushed. These traditions aren't intimidating. They show respect for food and culture. Every meal is a journey, not just a necessity. The order, the flavors, the rituals, they all matter. Dining is about pleasure, connection, and appreciation. In Italy, food is a celebration of life. Follow the customs, and you'll eat like a true local. As evening falls, Italian towns transform for the passeggiata, the evening stroll. People of all ages fill the streets, dressed smartly, simply to walk and connect. The walk is the destination. There's no rush. Friends chat, families stroll, teenagers laugh. It's the town's living room. I loved sitting in a piazza, watching the heartbeat of the community. The air buzzes with conversation and laughter. Passeggiata is about more than fresh air. It's about belonging. It strengthens social bonds in a world that's often disconnected. Even as a visitor, you feel welcomed and included. This tradition celebrates slowing down and valuing human connection. It costs nothing, yet it's one of Italy's richest experiences. The simplest joys, a walk, a chat, a beautiful evening, are the most meaningful. Passeggiata is the perfect end to an Italian day. My time in Italy was filled with small moments that brought great joy, moments that seemed ordinary at first, but became unforgettable memories. The taste of a ripe peach, sun-warmed and bursting with flavor, reminded me how simple pleasures can be the sweetest. The kindness of a stranger, whether it was a warm smile or a helpful gesture, made me feel at home in a foreign land. The sound of church bells echoing through quiet streets. These are the memories I treasure, the ones that linger long after you leave. Italy isn't just a place you visit, it becomes part of you, weaving itself into your heart and soul. It's a country that lives with passion, celebrates life, and finds beauty in the everyday, from lively conversations to quiet moments of reflection. Italy taught me to slow down, savor every bite of food, and truly connect with people around me, whether friends or strangers. I came for the art and food, drawn by masterpieces and flavors. But I left with a new outlook on life and a deeper appreciation for the present. I hope this journey inspires you to look beyond the postcards and discover the real Italy that lives in its hidden corners. Every region, town, and village has its own magic, each one waiting to be explored, each with its own story to tell. Don't be afraid to get lost or start a conversation with a stranger. Sometimes, the best memories come from the unexpected. That's where the real adventure begins. When you step off the beaten path and let curiosity guide you. Go and have your own espresso, experience riposo, and let yourself slow down to the rhythm of Italian life. Discover Italy's unwritten rules, the little traditions and customs that make every day special. Let Italy surprise, charm, and change you in ways you never expected. When you return, you'll have your own stories to tell. Stories of laughter, discovery, and connection. The world is a big, beautiful book. Italy is one of its best chapters. Go read it and write your own Italian story.